Stitch Kitties, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're the mother-daughter duo of Stitches of Love. In this video tutorial, I'm so excited about this one because it's a stitch that, quite frankly, I forget a lot. So I'm excited you're going to show us a chain stitch. It's so beautiful.
Okay. You're going to come up.
You're one stitch length away? Or you're coming up at the beginning of your line?
Yeah, I'm coming up at my line right here.
At the beginning.
And I'm trailing around this way.
Okay.
I'm going clockwise. You can go either way. And I'm doing this with this attached to a frame so that we could get it in the camera well for you guys to see. So I'm doing it, maybe you could do it, when you do it in your hand and you're holding it, you can do a more fluid motion. But I have my little loop. I'm not going to pull it real tight. And then I'm going to come back down next to my stitch that I just placed.
Are you inside the loop?
I'm inside the loop.
Okay, so you're tacking it down almost like a lazy daisy.
Oh, it is very similar.
Is a chain stitch just a row of lazy daisies?
Kind of, yeah.
I never thought of it that way. That kind of helps me. I don't know if that helped you.
Oh dear, do I have a knot?
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. There. And I'm leaving this loose so you guys can see it a little better. I would pull mine a little bit smaller, but I want you to be able to see the gist of this. So you basically have loops.
Will you on your next one say if you're going inside and outside of the circle? I'm a little confused.
Okay, I'm placing my stitch on the line. And then my loop is coming
through the center.
I'm coming through the center of my loop.
Okay.
See?
And then you tack down right on the outside.
No, I'm not tacking down. Then I'm coming back on the inside of my loop, right next to where I came up. And I'm doing it again.
So up through the center.
Up through the center, there's your loop. And I'm getting it smaller now. I hope you can still see it. And then I'm coming back down.
Through the center of the hoop.
Through the center of the loop. And then I'm making another stitch. And I think it looks really nice if you can keep your loops about the same size. And then because, we're following a line, these two are really good. These first few I was making looser so you could see what I was doing.
So you do want to pull tight your loop.
Not super tight, but
okay.
Well, fairly tight, yes. I guess,
tighter than a lazy daisy?
Yes. Yes, tighter than a lazy daisy. And you could do this with more of a sewing motion if you're not doing it for demonstration purposes and attached to a frame.
So when you're in your own comfy sewing spot, you'll be very good at it.
It'll be a lot easier. It'll be more appealing of a stitch, I suppose I should say. I really love to do them. It's very rhythmic and pleasant.
I love the outcome of the look of a chain stitch.
So you can see, and it's particularly fun with a variegated floss too. I don't know if you could tell how this has changed from a lighter to it's getting into the darker zone. Then we're going to get light again, and we actually will get to yellow.
And your thread's not showing.
Oh, but this particular thread goes to yellow. So you may want to try the next time you're doing a chain stitch if you have the opportunity to use a variegated thread. It's really fun to do with variegated.
I love that. The chain stitch is throughout the some of our quilt projects, but then any hand embroidery project you do where you have a straight line or a curve or anything, you can do it.
Yeah, if you have a line that you want to appear thicker maybe than others, then like you would get with, say, a back stitch, because we typically on our designs will use a back stitch, but if you want it to be thicker, you could do a chain stitch all the way through. Like on this design, you can see this line coming up to the sprout word. This is actually supposed to be a sun. and then, we come around this way. So that is a good opportunity. You could do a chain stitch if you wanted it to be thicker.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for these tips. I hope that you'll all be brave enough to try chain stitch. I know I'm going to, because I don't do it very often. I'm going to do it next time and be brave with it. Have fun with it. And what do we want to ask everyone to do?
Please subscribe to this channel.
Yes, on YouTube. And don't forget to share with your friends. And happy stitching.